A special session was held to address a disturbance at Friday's Sparkman versus Hazel Green game, and social media played a key role. Our Kim McCoy has the story.
The accounts from Friday night seem to vary.
All contingencies were accounted in planning at every level to minimize the risk to the public. However, we did not account for what I think of as a flash mob situation.
Parents with children involved seem to tell a different story.
My wife had received 4 text messages from my son from inside the locker room stating, first one, at 10:02 p.m., they tried to push their way in. 2, they're literally waiting at the damn door trying for us.
In a special session held to address what happened at Friday's game between Sparkman and Hazel Green, the board addressed the events of that night.
What happened at halftime was embarrassing, upsetting, and dangerous. I saw children crying. I saw parents deeply concerned and very upset.
The event seemed to stem from a verbal altercation between a Sparkman player and a Hazel Green player days before the game. And from that, social media posts would begin.
Social media posts continued during the week. As questionable posts were brought to our attention as administrators, they were followed up by the Madison County Sheriff's Office to determine whether they were credible threats. It was determined that questionable posts were not credible. During the presentation, the first disturbance occurred. Several minutes later, as the teams prepared to leave the locker rooms, a second disturbance occurred in the same area. Again, deputies and administrators could not identify a credible threat. Let me be clear, no weapons were involved or shown, and this was not a physical altercation.
And parents are asking for accountability.
As much as we would like to think these threats are idle, we can't afford to do so. Every threat should be taken as though it's real.
What are we doing here? You know, when we came in, there was no bag check. There was no anything. The SROs were all standing up by the gate at the end of the field where the players go on and off. They were there as a reactionary force. They were not there as a deterrent.
The school is looking for ways to address Friday's incident, and we'll have more tomorrow at 5:30. For Fox 54 News, I'm Ken McCoy.